Good morning, everyone. It's Serotonin. I'm back with another See Something, Say Something type of report. I found this article this morning after finding a few more disturbing articles over the last few days. And, once you start connecting the dots, once you start just really kind of honing down on certain articles, you can see what they're doing. So here, this apparently, I do think that prostituting oneself when you're in college was always an option that some people chose. But apparently it's becoming trendy, okay? Just the way that transgenderism, was always completely like a viable option for many people who were really going through something and that was their decision. But now it seems to be trending. So here we go, yeah. Are you a rich guy who wants to bang debt-laden college girls with all your extra money? Are you a struggling college girl facing decades of six-figure debt so that you can follow your unsinkable dreams? So apparently, soft prostitution has been thoroughly normalized. In fact, here there's over 1,000, almost 1,500 students who are signed up to be sugar babies, compared with about 1,000 less than that from last year. We're going to just scroll down this. These girls are not dressed to meet their moms at the mall. So that's pretty incredible. That's 1 in 10 girls at that particular college are willing to prostitute themselves in order to pay for their college degree, which is pretty funny because their college degree gets them nothing. Now, I graduated in 2000 and my college degree got me nothing. My sister graduated in I don't even know, like 91 or 1990, I think she graduated. And her college degree actually did get her something. So, if you graduated over 30 years ago, then you did well. The thing that makes this very disturbing is that then you have this article from Teen Vogue, and it's basically defending sex work. And this isn't the only article that Teen Vogue did, but I will link this one in the description box, and if I find any more while I'm on my path here, then I will add all of those into this. So, and then it becomes even more disturbing when you read this, that apparently in the UK now, children as young as 6 are taught about self-stimulating in the bath, shower, or bed. Now, I do know that there are kids who are pretty young who just kind of have figured that out early and they're just kind of doing it on their own. That's a talk. That's like, to me, that seems like a more specific, like, if your child is having trouble with, self-control in this situation, these are the things you can do, and we know it's embarrassing, you want to protect your child, blah, 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 blah. That's not what they're saying. What they're saying is, hey, everybody who's 6 and older, this is something you could be doing and should be doing, and this is something to do. Not, don't worry about it if you keep accidentally putting your hands down there. It's like, no, do that. Put them down there, do this. It's so disturbing. So when you roll it back and you roll it back and you roll it back, it really, you see the bigger picture, don't you? And of course, I'm leaving a lot of stuff out of this particular video because there's a lot more that's going on. There's also the transgendering of children, which I believe is extremely homophobic agenda. It's also an anti-woman agenda, but at the end of the day, what they're really trying to do is stop your child from being able to reproduce. That's the bigger point. They want your child's body damaged to the point that they can never have their children or their own kids. That's the whole reason they're doing this. They don't really care. They're not, people are like, oh, they're trying to, eradicate the different genders and stuff. Sure, that's a byproduct, I think. I think they're trying to create confusion. They're trying to create emotional upset. They're trying to create discord, all of that stuff, of course, but those are the byproducts. The bottom line, what they're really going for is no more of us. And if they can get you to give up your right to reproduce before you even know what you're talking about, before you've even thought about what it would be like to actually be an adult, then that's their goal. Anyway, all of this to say, the whole reason why this is so disturbing to me is that there's simple aspects to all of this. And one of the simplest aspects, first of all, leave your kids alone. Secondly, nobody underage, no teen, anyone, should be prepped for college so that they end up doing this. Don't worry, sex work is totally normal. So when you go to college, you're going to become a sex worker. Now, think about this. This article says here, it jumped by almost 1,000 students in 1 year. When did this come out? Let's just have a quick look if it gives us a date. Oh, hang on a second. That came out last year. Unbelievable. But then nobody's talking about, hey, what? The federal student loan debt relief program in the US? Really? And also, I mean, why isn't anybody talking to these people ahead of time and saying, what the heck are you doing in college at all if you have to prostitute yourself for that? What are you earning? What degree are you earning? What is it doing for you? Is it about your social life? Is it about moving out from your parents but living in a bubble? What is it? Why are you going to college? Because I would ask that of anybody, really. I mean, I think at this point, being an entrepreneur is the way to go. But that's just my opinion. But I remember being in university, and there were a lot of people who were there treating it like high school, skipping class and not getting the assignments done. And you're like, dude, you're paying for this yourself. This is your money. You don't have to be here. Nobody's making you go to college. I don't know. It's all craziness. Anyway, it's all I've got. I was completely unprepared for this video. Honestly, lately, I'm just left staggered. So I'm just going to go deal with my morning. Hope you guys have a great Friday. And just keep spreading the truth that you see. Do your best to stay centered and calm. Don't let them get under your skin. Let's just keep spreading all the truth we can. Spread it as far and as wide as you can. And thank you for listening. And I'm actually thought about doing this before in a proper video, and I'm just remembering right now. Guys, go ahead, mirror my videos if you want to. Use them, spread them. You know, I prefer if you kept my videos intact. I prefer if you gave me the link to my channel. But I'm not interested in making a name. I'm not interested in. I don't have any kind of Patreon. I have no way of collecting money for the work that I do here. I don't care. It's not about that. It's about getting the word out. So please, all of you have my permission to use my videos, provided you're using them for the intent that I was hoping. I'm happy if you're using them for other reasons. I'm not so happy about that. But I don't really know why you'd be here to begin with. And if you're going to mess with the truth, well, you're probably going to end up paying for it in some way later. So that's all I got. Anyway, lots of hugs to you. Stay safe, love each other, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, bye.